And I'm going to, here we go. Sorry, trying to get all done. Okay, so what I wanted to go over, what Jen and I had talked about today, is creating a vision of what you want and then implementing that vision. I feel like that when I first started, I automatically was like, oh, there she is. I automatically was like, I'm going to get Success Club every month to get my Shakeology paid for. I'm going to hit Emerald by this date. And then Jen was like, you're going to hit Diamond by this date. And I was like, okay, I am. But I created that vision that I was going to do this. And when I had added just 2 coaches, I had Chelsea and Julia, I automatically opened up a group or a team and started doing team calls with just 2 people. And that's because I had created a vision that I was going to be where Jen was at, that I was going to be where Carly was at. I created that vision for myself, and I'm looking at a lot of the coaches that have been with me for a while, and I was thinking, you know what? Like, I just automatically did that, and I haven't said that, you know, y'all should be creating a vision for what you want for your team, even if you change it up. I mean, when I started, mine was team work hard, play hard. I had no idea about what my motto would be or colors. And then Jen and I came together when I went, or right before I went to Summit, and she came up with Team Tenacity, and we kind of threw in what our motto would be and colors and everything. But the point was, even before that, I went ahead and took that leadership role. If you want to create a business and to create a team underneath you, you have to envision what that is. You have to know, okay, what's important to me? What do I stand for? Am I more focused on food? Am I more focused on fitness? Do I want my name to have to do with my struggles? Do I, you know, envision your goals. And that's what this whole, oh my gosh, Payson, I'm about to beat you. What are you doing? Anyways, where's your dad? Well, I think he's outside. Go find him. Anyways, so I, go find Dad. I'm busy. Yay. Woohoo. Okay, so what I wrote down is, we always talk about setting goals for Success Club and stuff like that, and your idea of what you want for your rank advancement and stuff, but I want more than that. I want you to envision you as a leader and create those things. That's why I said the other day, what would your team name be? What would your team colors be? What would your team motto be? It's not like you have to stick with this forever and there's no changing it if you change your mind down the road. If you'll notice, my like page was ending the trend because I didn't really know what I was about. And then as I went further along, I realized that my whole thing for me has been choosing to be happy through health and fitness. And so I changed that. And like I said, I set a team name and stuff like that. And then Jen and I joined together and changed that. So it's not something you have to stick to. The whole point of envisioning and creating a team is if you want to lead a team and get to Diamond and get to Star Diamond and get beyond that, even if you have one person underneath you, say your team name is blah, whatever it is, and go with it. Because I feel like when you visualize that, you go after it more. Like I knew what I had to do to get to Emerald, and I just went for it. And I started doing team calls because that's what my uplines were doing. We're having team calls. And I knew that that was part of the process. Yeah, sometimes nobody would show up. Sometimes, you know, it wasn't a set time that we did it. We just kind of did it when we could. But I took those things, I envision my success every day, I envision my goals, and I go for them. So just like your weight loss, you have to set goals, right? You don't just say, oh, I just want to lose weight. In your head, you're like, all right, well, I want to be a size 4 or a size 6 or a size 12 or whatever you envision. I want to weigh this much. And you set that down, and then you know to get to that, you have to work out and eat healthy. You have to follow a program. You set a goal, and you do the things you need to implement it. Well, coaching, I know there's a lot that falls into it because in order to succeed, we have different responsibilities. Everybody's got their strengths, and then everybody's got their weaknesses. So what I set out is I want you to write down what your strength or your strengths are, and whether it's relating to people really well, building relationship with them, whatever, and then maybe write down something you're struggling with. Inviting, conversations, challenge groups, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be one thing, but whatever you feel like is stopping you from reaching your goals, write it down and then focus on that thing, perfect that thing. And that's what you have to do. So it's to me, it's kind of like a line, like, here I am, here's where I want to be. This is what I'm good at. This is where I get stuck and I struggle. And this is what I have to work out or work on. And that's what you kind of have to focus on. So maybe it's your conversations. Maybe it's inviting. Maybe it's confidence in talking about the coaching opportunity. Maybe it's all of those things. So you sit down and you seriously focus on those things and you just go for it. And don't think, I'm not going to be a good leader, or I can't make a team name because it's not clever enough. Like I said, these things aren't set in stone. And I'm pretty sure that I saw like a early picture of Amy Silverman, and her team name was not Set Your Soul on Fire at first. I'm pretty sure that I saw it said Team something, and then later on it was Team Set Your Soul on Fire. So the whole point to me, just like a vision board, you may not have exactly what's on your vision board, but the whole point of it is to see it, to believe it, and to go after it. And that's what I want y'all to do. Of course, you are always Team Tenacity, just like we're always Team Iron Edge and Team Triceps. But in order to create a team and to develop a team, you've really got to take it on like, okay, this is my team. That's where I feel like things changed for me, when I automatically took that role and decided that I was going to lead. And I looked at the things that I had struggled with, and that was, for me, finding new people and then building relationships with them. That was my biggest struggle. And that's where I focused a lot of my time. And I'm still always going to have to focus on building social media and building relationships with people, because that's my biggest struggle. Because I automatically in my head just see that this stuff works, and I just jumped on board automatically. So in my head, I look at these people and I think, you know what, you want to lose weight, you see that I've lost weight, where are we, why aren't you just jumping on board? So that's where I struggle. We all have them. We have multiple struggles. Whatever it is, write it down. So that's my main thing, and I'm going to make it short and sweet. But if you're serious about coaching at all, I really want you to, after this or right now or whatever, set your goals, write out what your team name could be, or write out ideas or something. Write out what you might want your motto to be, what your colors would be. What do you want out of this? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Do you see yourself at a diamond? Do you see yourself at a 5-star diamond? I mean, where do you want to be? And don't just say, where do I see myself, and be like timid, sitting back like, oh, I'm not going to hit that goal, so I'm not going to write it down. Where do you want to be? For me, I want to, in 3 to 5 years, retire my husband. It's a big one, but I'm putting it out there. That's what I want to do. I still have said at the beginning of the year, and I'm still saying it, I really want to be 2-star diamond by Summit. And that's a big, big push. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm still setting that goal, and 5-star diamond by the end of the year. It may not happen, but that's okay. I'm still setting it out there. So set your team name, your motto, your colors. Remember, these can be changed. What you want out of it, where you want to be, what your biggest struggle is, what you feel like your biggest strength is. And even put a rank goal and an income goal. What income do you need to make to pay off your debt, or to get into whatever, get a new car, or whatever you're needing and whatever you're wanting? What do you need to do? And then, let's see. Oh, I suggest doing a vision board. I did one, and it's got, my favorite thing on it is just a quote, and it says, infuse your life with action. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. Make your own future. Make your own hope. Make your own love. And whatever your beliefs, honor your creator. Not by passively waiting for grace to come down from upon high, but by doing what you can to make grace happen yourself right now, right down here on earth. We're given this opportunity, but it's not going to do it itself. We've got to take that leadership role. We have to put ourselves in vulnerable positions. We have to have the ability and the willingness to learn new things. We have to be able and accept to become a better person. Even when it's hard, we have to be consistent and set, like, not boundaries, but set non-negotiables. Like, I know every Thursday I'm going to be on this call, or I'm going to have pre-recorded it or provide y'all with a recording, something if I absolutely can't do it. I know that Mondays and Thursdays I do lots of my work on those days, and those are things that I've set out. Powerful visualization to me. I just bought 2 dry erase boards. One is a calendar that shows what I do every day, and one is got my 2015 goals and my everyday things that I'm going to do every single day. Not Sunday, but like every day through the week. Visualizing that just makes it more real. When I walk out my bedroom door, I see that and I know, okay, you got to get your stuff together and get it done, even if I do it from my couch. So, I mean, I just really want y'all to, I feel like that's something that I've never really talked about, is how I feel like I push myself. Is I didn't make it a if I get to diamond. It was a when I get to diamond. And it is, I'm going to do this. And if I missed a goal, I just went harder for it later on. And I feel like when you put yourself in that uncomfortable position and start growing your team and start putting yourself in a leadership position, confidence comes with that. And when you gain more confidence in your team, they gain more confidence, and you'll gain more confidence inviting other people. Just like the opportunity, inviting to the coaching opportunity. It's super awkward at first, especially making live webinars, super awkward. But the more I do it, the more people come in and the more confidence I gain. So you've got to be able to visualize what you want out of this, and then do everything in your power, literally everything in your power to get there. And just know I'm going to get there. Even if it takes me longer than my set goal, I'm going to set that goal here. I'm going to work my ass off to get where I want to be. And that's just what I did. I know that's what Jen did. I know you can't make people want it. I can't make y'all want it. Jen can't make me want it. It's all on you. But if you do want it, envision your success. There's no other way to go about it unless you're visualizing that you can succeed and that you can do this. I'm visualizing that I can retire my husband. I'm visualizing that we can travel and things are coming true. I just got done getting us we upgraded to the balcony room for a Jamaica cruise. I mean, just stuff like that. You visualize it and you make it happen, and it does. I think that's it. Hold on. You got
that's
something,
awesome.
Jim?
Yeah. That's awesome, and I hope I get off of the wait list for that cruise, because I really, really want to go. But yeah, I like everything you said, and that's just everything I would have said too. The other thing though, and I don't think we've ever really gone over this, but I think it's really important to get your spouse on board with your visions and your goals. I think when I first started this, I was like, is this really real? Is this really going to happen? And I kind of kept it all a secret. And I was just working away. And I know a lot of your husbands, you say they're irritated with you. They're frustrated because you're on your phone all the time. Tell them what you want to do this. Like, this is why I want to do this, and this is what I envision, and seeing what I'm doing. Have them look at what you're doing, or have them watch a video that inspired you. Have them on board with your vision as well, so they don't feel, maybe they feel a little bit left out. Maybe they don't know what it's all about because you haven't shared it with them. I share everything with Kyle. I've taken him to every Super Saturday that I've been to, and that's really helped him, because he's like, wow, this is really legit. This isn't some because you guys even know when you started this, I'm sure everybody's like, what is this? Is this a scam? Is this whatever? Is this and it's not. It really is an awesome opportunity that we have before us, and envisioning those goals and what you want. I had a goal of, my goal is to hit diamond. Then my goal was to hit $1,000 per week. Now my goal is to double that and to get to 5-star by the end of the year. if I get there, awesome. If I don't, those are still my goals. Those are still what I'm pushing for. Every single day I'm pushing for those, whether I'm in a bad mood or not. And I'm telling you today, I'm not in a good mood. I'm still here. I'm still doing this. And we want you guys to be on board with that too. And just be soaking up all the information that we're giving you as best as you can. I know everybody's busy and everybody has lives outside of Beachbody. We want you to, but that's why we record things and we post things and whatever. We just want you guys to see the vision with us and to get on board with us, because we really are a team and we can do this together. Reese and I aren't up here and you guys down here. Like, you know, we're very open. We are still structured, but we're not like, you know, crazy. So, well, we're crazy, but we're not crazy like that. So, it's almost been 30 minutes. I know Grace and I both have somewhere to be, so we need to keep this short, but I want to open it up for everybody. If anybody has any questions or wants to say anything, go for it.
I've unmuted everybody, so if you want to say something, shoot.
Okay, so does anybody have anything to say, or is everybody, if anybody does, raise your hand for a talk. Nobody? Okay, so then that's it. So we'll stop the recording and hope everybody has a great